Hello, happy Thursday. So tomorrow is Friday. Today is Friday Junior. Yes, today is Thursday. Hope everybody's having an amazing day. If you are having an amazing day today, put in the comments. Did Facebook? Oh. But anyway, so goal setting. Have you set your goals? If you have not set your goals, you will need to listen to this, okay? Look, I love this HDMI cord. Look, I have my computer on my TV. I love having an HDMI cord so I can hook everything up to the TV. So anyway, but enough about that. Goal setting. In order to set a goal, you have to know where you're headed, okay? If you don't know where you're headed, then you have no clear direction of what you want to accomplish in your life or in your business. Oh, thanks for hopping on, Erica. Yes, goal setting is very, very important. A lot of people they said they have goals, but they are not achieving them. Okay, but the thing about it is, you have to see what you are doing. Do you have dreams? Did you set your goals? But then are you binge watching the TV show? You know, so a lot of people have their priorities backwards. So anyway, in order to set a goal, you have to know where you're headed. But most people have no clear direction. They don't know what they are working toward, and they have no way to know that they succeeded their goal or if they failed their goal. Okay, everybody has dreams. The only difference is between dreams and goals is that your dreams have a date, and then they turn into goals. So if you do not have a date set for your dreams, you are going nowhere. Okay, they are just dreams. Until you actually put a date on them, you won't accomplish them because you don't know you have no clear direction of where you're going. Okay, let's think of it this way. Just for instance, you're an airline pilot. Okay, you can go in the cockpit, sit down, and then you see all these controls. You may know what all the controls do, but you have no, thanks for hopping on, I appreciate it. But you have no direction, you have no destination or flight plan. How do you know if you did your job? How do you know if you arrived where you intended to be? The answer is you don't. That's what it's like to coast through life without goals. Goals are a flight plan, okay? They give you a clear sense of direction, a clear sense of where you're going, okay? But if you're always binge watching your favorite show and not putting anything into action, then you're not going in the right direction, okay? They help you chart a plan from where you are right now and where you want to be, okay? Without a plan, you just fly around in circles and burning valuable fuel, okay? So whenever you have a dream and you don't put dates with those dreams, you have no destination, you're just wandering around in life, burning valuable time that you could be going, working towards your dream, working towards your goal and stuff like that, okay? Setting goals requires commitment. Okay, you have to be committed to what you want to achieve. Okay, whatever your goal is, you have to be committed to it. If you ain't committed to it and you're just binge watching 3 hours of Golden Girls or something, that is not being committed. That's being committed to watching Golden Girls, but Golden Girls is not going to get you to your goals, okay? So, Um, goal setting a goal doesn't matter if you aren't willing to commit to seeing it through. Okay, it's like a flight plan, and you just wander around. Okay. Following through on a goal is hard and it's scary, okay? But the thing that you guys to do is just take action, okay? A lot of people want to do lives. A lot of people want to brand themselves as an entrepreneur, but one thing they're lacking is taking action, okay? Their fear is stepping in the way, okay? But if you're not happy with your life, you're the only one that can change that, okay? I can give you the tools. I can give you advice. I can do all these lives. I can talk until I'm blue in the face, but until you actually do it, you're not going to achieve anything, okay? So if binge watching Golden Girls is more important than your goals, so be it. But just know that you'll never achieve your goals and your dreams in life, okay? Are you willing to take responsibility, okay? So as a person, as a human, as an adult, are you willing to take responsibility to take action, be committed to your goals, and to go for your goals? Most people fail at reaching their goals because they neglect to change their mindset. Okay, I speak of this all the time. Mindset. Your mind controls everything. Your body, your mind, your subconscious is all energy. It's all connected to the universe. If you're having a negative mindset, guess what? That stuff is going to happen in your life. Okay, nothing positive is going to happen in your life with a negative mindset because you're drawing that energy to you. Okay? It's easy to make excuses for why you ain't achieving your goals. Okay. Oh, well, I could be like, let me see, what was one of my excuses. I've had so many excuses in the past, but now excuses don't even come to me anymore. I have like a mind block on excuses. So, but yeah, it's easy to make excuses for why you ain't achieving your goals, okay? So I can say, Golden Girls, I haven't seen this episode or this season or whatever, and I'm going to watch this instead of doing what I need to do to achieve my dreams and goals, okay? That's one excuses, people use. I guess I don't. Hashtag no excuses for me. You may tell yourself that you don't have the time, money to pursue your goals. Okay. A lot of people say they don't have time. They don't have money. Okay. To pursue their goals. Okay. I understand about money. Okay. Because hey Chris. Hey everybody. Do we want results exactly. If you're making excuses, that means you don't want results. Okay. Because excuses and results don't go together. So anyway, hey Chris, I'm just talking about, goal setting and stuff like that. And so I do really understand about money because right now with us, like we've had to put like other things, on deferred arrangements just so, I could, invest a tool or something I needed for my business to help my business grow. Okay. That is going to be changing since Trisha got a job making $13 an hour just sitting at home. Not really just sitting at home. But yes, so our financial stuff is about to change. But anyway, time. A lot of people say they don't have time, but they're sitting there 3 hours binge watching Golden Girls. Okay, that's where it comes with priority. What's your priority? Is your priority more important and your goals more important than to watch Golden Girls and not to achieve them? You just have to really think about what's going on in your mind. Okay, If you need personal development, you can go on YouTube. I go on YouTube. I listen to MLSP podcast every morning. I read books. You have to educate your mind, and you have to feed your mind and your subconscious. So, if you want to know how to change your mindset, I just gave some tips. So you may tell yourself that you were dealt a bad hand in life and you can't do anything to change it. Okay, that was one of my major excuses for why I stayed in my addiction. Okay, why I was so bad on meth and stuff like that is because, I was dealt a bad hand. I ain't like everybody else. And if I had different parents, like I said this, if I had different parents, I would have graduated. Okay, so those were just excuses that I made for myself on why I was in my addiction. Why, and I was like, well, if I wasn't so fat or ugly, I wouldn't want to seek out attention from anybody, and I wouldn't got into my addiction or whatever. Okay, these are excuses that I told myself to stay in my addiction whenever I was in my addiction. Okay, whenever I was really bad on meth and drugs and everything else. You have to be willing to set these excuses aside and take responsibility for your life. Okay, so it's like me. It's like, okay, well, so what? I was dealt a bad hand, but I don't want my kids to read me in the obituary, and that's whenever I started my recovery away from drugs, because I was focusing on. I finally woke up, and whenever I realized I could not. I was so bad, like I would have to do a shot of dope to even get out of bed. Like I couldn't even get out of bed unless I actually did drugs to get me up out of bed. I was that bad. Okay. So then I took it upon myself, my responsibilities. Oh, you're welcome. I know a lot of people can relate, because I know a lot of people I've engaged with has been in recovery or is still in their addiction and stuff like that. So I know I can relate to other people. But thank you. You might you may tell yourself that you were dealt a bad, okay. And you can't do anything to change it. You have to be willing to set these excuses aside and take responsibility for your life. Okay, that's where it goes that I didn't want my kids to read me in the obituary, and then I started with my recovery because I was not going to live the rest of my life on drugs, because it's just a very, very bad road. And now it's like, I tell people that and they're like, are you kidding me? It's like, you don't even look it. When a pilot sits down in the cockpit, this is like the, going back if you was pilot and stuff like that. When a pilot sits down in the cockpit, they take responsibility for their aircrafts and they take responsibility for the people on the plane. Okay? Excuse me. They can't make excuses because they have the lives of the other people in their hands, and so on. And so do you. You have your life in your hands. What you choose to do with it is your responsibility. So I could have stayed my addiction if I wanted to. I know it wasn't getting me nowhere. Eventually, it was just going to end up me in prison for the rest of my life or dead very quickly. And I didn't want to go down that road because I didn't want my kids to get older. Because I did give my kids up because I could not take care of them. Because whenever I had my kids, I was the type of mom that I wasn't going to leave my kids with nobody. They were coming with me because they were my kids. So I was taking my kids in and out of dope houses, which that was not good for me as a mother. But I was seeing it that I wasn't leaving them anywhere, and I knew they were okay because everybody like I hanged around with really loved my kids and stuff like that. Goals were made to be achieved, not excused. Okay, so if you're making excuses why you haven't achieved your goals, you need to set those aside and really focus on yourself and why you're making these excuses, and just put hashtag no excuses no more. To meet your goal, you have to be focused on the finish line. Okay, my finish line is to be financially free, help others that has been in my situation, or tell my story to other addicts, and know that like there is a life without drugs. Like, you, just because you quit doing drugs don't mean that you're gonna die. The day that share with us, amen. Get it, girls. Thanks, Chris. Yes, after this live, we gotta connect. And I appreciate you coming on my live. It's amazing. So my goal, like I said, is to help others that was in the same situation I am in. They're don't have lack of money, lack of education, don't want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of their life. Because really, what are you going to be doing? Okay, you're working a job, and you go to that job, and 6 months to a year, you might get a 50-cent raise. Yeah, no thank you. And I don't want to make someone else rich whenever I can work on myself, my mindset, and make myself rich and help others while I'm doing that. Because I love helping others, and I love... Oh my, I'm sorry, Chris, to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that your mom passed away. Yeah, it's really heartbreaking to know that, whenever I hear people, I actually might start crying. To hear people know that, that addiction, takes them there. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but anyway, my goal is to help others, that's been in the same situation as me, or, that want to get out of, into a recovery life. And, whoa, it really hurts to know that people, die because of their addiction. It hurts so bad. Okay. And to help others and to let them know that, there's life other than addiction. It's easier to watch, it's easier to binge watch on Netflix than it is to work towards your goals. Okay. So, instead of me coming on this live and actually, hey, thanks for hopping on. Okay. Instead of me coming on this live and, teaching y'all about goals and mindsets and doing all these lives for y'all, because I get on these lives to educate other people. Okay. It's all for y'all. I ain't doing this for me, because I could be doing other things. I'm doing it to teach y'all, goals, how to engage, branding and stuff like that. Stuff I've learned, stuff I'm doing currently. It's easier to binge watch on Netflix than it is to work towards your goals. Okay. Well, that's where the laziness comes in at, the lazy mindset. Okay. So of course I have to wait until everybody goes to work. In the meantime, I'm listening to meditation, on earbuds, or, engaging with people in the mornings and stuff like that. And I watch a little bit of TV, but then I'm like, okay, it's time to work. And so I go to work, and then I do these lives, that's why it's important. I appreciate that, Chris. It means so much to me, and I just want to help others, that's in their addiction, and think they have nobody, because that's what I felt in my addiction, and I didn't have anybody. The only people I had were the people in my, and that was with me in my addiction. Like everybody turned their backs on me, like my family, like everybody turned their backs on me. And, so anyway, that's why it's important that you have a visual reminder of your finish line. So if you do not have a vision board, okay, and you have goals, you actually need to make a vision board, okay? So, like I said, I have my vision board over there. Where is it? Okay, where's that? Okay, over there, and all my goals and everything is on that vision board, okay? And I walk past that vision board every day. I look at it every day, okay? And I read it every day, because you need to have a clear vision of your finish line, a reminder. This finish line image can be picture of the island where you want to go on vacation, after you got out of debt, or a collage of what your home office will look like when you finally earn enough to quit your job. Focusing on your finish line keeps you motivated and increases your chances of success. Okay? Because as you have a clear vision and you're always seeing it, and then every time you see it, you're just going to get happy and everything else. You have that energy in your subconscious and your mindset all attracting to you from the universe. Okay? You're attracted in the universe. This goes into law of attraction. So if you're not into law of attraction, you really need to educate yourself with a law of attraction, because it is what attracts, okay, things to you. Okay? Call it coincidence, call it Jesus, call it, whatever. It's law of attraction. It is what it is. You create your own destiny, whatever that is. Focus on your finish line keeps you motivated and increase your chance of success. Becoming goal focused is difficult and requires discipline. But if you... Yes, happy Thursday. I appreciate you coming on. But if you want what is important to you, then you'll find a way to reach your goals and live the life you want. Atlanta. Oh my goodness. I moved up here from Georgia. From Atlanta. I've lived in Atlanta and then like the North Georgia mountains, like all that area is like my stomping grounds. I'm in Virginia now. I couldn't handle Atlanta, Georgia weather anymore. It's just hot. It's too hot for me. Okay, being goal focused is difficult and requires discipline. Okay, but after 21 days, 3 weeks of doing the same thing over and over and over, okay, and saying the same thing over and over and over, it'll just become a habit. Okay, and then you just do stuff out of habit. Okay, like whenever I don't do these Facebook Lives, I feel like I haven't accomplished anything. In my business, in myself, in my mind, anything. So I have to do these. I've gotten in a habit where I have to do these Facebook Lives to feel accomplished through the day. Like I've done something. Okay, I've set my mind. I have the feeling. Because if I don't do these, because I've tested it out. If I don't do these Facebook Lives, I just feel so grimy. I don't feel good. It makes me sick. It really does. And then it puts me in depression mode and stuff. So I have to do these. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I do these for y'all because I have to. Because I've done them for so long and like so many days. It's just a habit. And if you do something out of habit and then you don't do something, it makes you feel really ill and depressed. And yeah, I don't like that feeling. So anyway. journal your thoughts. Okay, number one. There's three things. I'm gonna do three things. So you might want to write this down or whatever. Journal your thoughts. What are your three goals? What are your three goals have you set and achieved? Okay, what are three goals that you've set for yourself and you have achieved them? Okay, because you want to know your accomplishments, because once you know your accomplishments, whatever it is, okay, then your mindset will change. Be like, oh, I can do this. I can accomplish something. Okay. Number two, what's one goal you set recently? Have you committed to seeing it through no matter what? Needs a good friend with life. I'm a flow person. Anxiety. And help others to feel better about themselves. Oh, Chris, thanks so much. I am so sorry that you're full of depression and anxiety. Yeah, we really need to connect because life is more than just always, being anxious and having depression and stuff like that. Life is amazing, and God put us on this world for us to live an amazing life. Okay? Yes, after this, we really need to connect. So step 3, when you visually see the finish line, parentheses, accomplishing these goals, what does that look like to you? How does it feel? So whenever you answer those and you have the feeling of accomplishment and everything else, and and you just feel so good, your mindset will change. You'll tap into your subconscious. You'll feel better about yourself. Then the law of attraction the energy will start coming to you, and you will start attracting, positive stuff in your life. So if anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, they can comment below or they can inbox me. I hope this was of value. If you want to, you can go ahead and share it. And you probably need to, watch this a few times so you can get a clear vision of goal setting and stuff like that. Because once you change your mind, your thoughts, and your feelings, your mindset, then everything else will just fall into place. Okay, I really didn't think that in the beginning, but as I was listening to money meditation, listening to personal development every day, changing my mindset, it seems like everything just started falling in place with us. My business started doing better. I've been getting more engagements. Trisha's got a better job. Even though she's still getting work at Dairy Queen part-time, so that should be like extra cash money or whatever. So yeah, that's your mindset is very important, and have a clear vision of where you want, where you're going with your goals. And if you're always sitting in front of the TV, stop doing that if you want to achieve your goals and your dreams. So I hope everybody has an amazing day.